Yeah,
feeding the
your
algorithm.
your dear employee underling works at the Korean barbecue because he only did 2 coats on the Bentley. And your Bentley is a 2021. So come on. Come on. It's not like it's a brand new car.
Monsieur de Noirtier. Again.
Noirtier. 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 I once knew a person of that name at the court of the Queen of Iteria. What was the name of Monsieur le Procureur again?
De Villefort.
De Villefort.
Yes.
Makes sense now. Noirtier de Villefort. Francois de Noirtier de Villefort. Treachery.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yes.
De Villefort. Noirtier. Francois.
Yes.
It's all the same person, and all of you might as well come on in. You know, Cavalcanti doesn't say anything in here about Christopher Nolan and his penchant for feminine mistranslations. Nothing.
Mistranslations.
Yeah, nothing like that in here.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, anyway. What do we got, Monsieur le Comte? Swing for me.
To another episode of the Sartorial Boardroom. On today's episode, we are discussing the hunt for the perfect pantaloons. Which build and brand of trouser is right for you? And for our career topic, we are going to go a little bit into navigating peer reviews.
Peer reviews.
Which can involve treachery, amongst other things.
Oh, yeah. That's all it smacks of, in my opinion. Oh,
Treachery.
yes.
Lots of landmines ahead. But our style topic, though,
Carefully laid, I should imagine.
carefully laid,
Yeah.
yes, is the foundation of your lower half, your trousers.
What?
I don't know. It sounded
Your lower half? Okay. No, actually, thinking about that, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, all right.
I was on the fly there, off the cusp. But this cheese, though, is not off the cusp. It's quite sharp.
Yes.
We have the
What do we have?
aged cheddar Gouda on this side,
Yep.
and then the English-style cheddar on this side.
Okay.
And both are great in my opinion.
Oh, how jolly. Last time I ate on this show, I got a bollocking for making weird eating noises. So,
We must do our best. You're just gonna swallow it whole, are you?
no weird eating noises.
Maybe what we should do is mute the microphones while we eat. No, that would be too much work.
Yeah. But I'd like to say I come from the Sean Connery School of Eating. I'll put a little bit in here and people will know what I'm talking about. Classical gentlemen will know what I'm referring to there.
Excellent. Everyone should have a cheese dome, I think.
One chance in 3. And more tea anyway.
The thing about Sean Connery is he loved to eat and he loved to drink and he loved to smack a.
I'm not sure we can say that, but I think we can.
Well, that's why I stuttered it a little bit.
Yeah.
I stuttered it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's easier than cutting it out.
Yeah.
He did this brilliant, I think in 1985, 86, 87, with interview with Barbara Walters when he talked about some of that stuff. Yeah.
You gotta smack a Christmas herbicide.
Yeah, okay.
You know, Christmas herbicide, you know?
Okay, yeah.
You know what Christmas herbicide is?
Nope, but I think, but I get a reference that you're trying to make about what Sean Connery would get up to, right?
Well, I'll tell you what Christmas herbicide is.
Okay.
My
Well, I
grandfather-
know what herbicide is.
No, my grandfather always says when I was there for the summer at his farm to help at the farm, he'd say we're going out to the field to get rid of the weeds using the Christmas herbicide. And I was like, what is
Go out there and urinate on things or something?
what's the Christmas herbicide? And he said, it's the ho ho ho. So we took a backhoe to take out the weeds.
Oh, okay. I think herbicide, obviously, that's something that is going to kill the
Plants,
the plants. So.
It was a hoe.
Okay.
A handheld hoe.
Okay.
That was the Christmas herbicide.
I think back in, I think it was 98, I had a handheld hoe. And there was this girl I used to know from Philadelphia.
Oh, no.
All right, we'll get into that later. Yeah.
It's too soon.
Yeah, it's too soon, yeah.
Too soon. So let's talk about trousers, shall we? there's lots of different options when you're purchasing trousers, and I want to go over the main things to consider when you're looking for that next pair of trousers. Hopefully you're not looking for the next pair of trousers because you've gained too much weight, which has happened to me before.
Happened to me now. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. My suit comes with a beautiful gilet. Couldn't button it.
The gilet is missing in action.
That's right. It's a sad affair.
It is
Anyway.
a sad affair indeed.
I got my little thing here to hopefully take away from everything else.
Yeah, quite ornate. I don't think I've seen that one before. I like it. Yeah.
Boutonniere.
Boutonniere, indeed. So trouser options. There's pleat options. Most trousers come with either a flat front, single pleat, or a double pleat.
I used to be a fan of only the flat front. Very modern.
Yeah.
Very contemporary. Not anymore. I don't like it. Yeah.
I was the same. I remember when I was first starting at Brooks Brothers as a 17-year-old young lad, I favored the flat fronts. Although I also had a fair number of pleated trousers. If I recall
That is
correctly.
interesting because I'm not going to mention the girl in Philadelphia because I have not time for. But I once years ago I worked with this girl and she was from a province in China, and she had a flat front.
Oh my gosh, that's worse than the girl in Philadelphia.
Well, I just knew this girl. I didn't.
We're talking about trousers.
I
here.
didn't engage in Congress.
We're talking about trousers here. And there's the aesthetic side of things. So the flat front gives you that clean look. There's no fold in the fabric on the front. It looks well, I think, on very skinny people, very thin people.
Very thin chaps.
You have to have narrow thighs because if you have a flat front and you have more defined thighs, it's just going to look stretchy, like it's stretching.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Exactly.
And the pleats kind of give you that extra bit of fabric to alleviate some of the potential hazard for stretching. Yeah. So the single or double pleat, my favorite trouser manufacturer offers all three. And I found something interesting I didn't realize before, but the pleats on traditional trousers face towards the fly. And a lot of modern trousers have the pleats facing, opening up away from the fly, which I had not. I kind of realized that before. That we'll get to our trouser brands in a little bit, but yeah, some of the trousers will have the pleats facing away from the fly. I don't know if these are the same, and some of them will face the other direction.
Now, do you recommend the pleats with chaps that are a little older, that have a little bit of weight on them, a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think actually, if I was a young lad, I would also go for pleated.
So what I would, if I could go back, I would. That's what I would go for. I think they have a more classical look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think they have a more classical look. You also have, I think they're more comfortable.
Yes.
Because you do have that extra fabric in there. If you happen to have anything you need to put in your pocket, it's not competing with your leg space, you know. Although hopefully you don't have to put too much in your pocket. But I do think it is more comfortable. And I also read this earlier today, that if you have the pleats, which essentially create a fold, which create the line, a nice vertical line, you match those pleats with a high rise, and it can actually make you look taller.
Oh. Okay.
That's the theory anway, because you're getting those vertical lines.
Yeah,
going.
the lines, the trick with the lines.
Trick with the vertical lines, yeah. So if you're a height challenged, is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
You might definitely want to consider getting those double pleats to give you those two vertical lines.
Yeah. That's good. And just in case some of our entry-level fellas, the pleated trouser is not going to make you look fat if you're not. It just isn't, you know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
If they're cut right. You know.
Yeah.
If you get some, screwy discount ones, maybe. But yeah.
Generally, if they fit you right, you'll be right. But yeah, I think even if the waist fits you right, and you're using those flat front trousers, you could run into trouble.
Yes.
Because you can definitely get the stretch marks on the trouser front showing.
I agree. Wine tonight is Chateauneuf de Pape, so I'm gonna gleefully overindulge my favorite wine, Chateauneuf de Pape. And this is
It
quite
goes well with
excellent.
the cheese.
Yeah. Excellent. Yep. Okay. So,
Now, how about rise?
yes,
There's low rise, mid rise, and high rise.
I like high rise. Yeah. I didn't even know I liked high rise until I bought a pair of high-rise trousers. And I bought a pair of high-rise trousers because I didn't look at the description. And they were high-rise trousers. And phenomenal. Yeah. I not only do I like the way they look, they also seem to conceal a multitude of sins, Mrs. Spock.
Yes, they do. Yes, the low rise kind of fits just on your hips.
Yeah.
Or, goodness forbid, maybe just below your hips. It's considered more of a contemporary look. And we're not much for advocating for fast fashion.
No. Or even fashion. I think fashion is frivolous and vulgar. Yeah.
Yeah, so the low rise, in my opinion, is the least comfortable.
But in my opinion, fashion is for the Sheilas and for the zesty fellows. That's how I'll put it.
Zesty fellows.
That's what fashion is for, and to children. Yeah. But aside from that, fashion to me is vulgar. Classic style.
Classic style.
Traditional masculine style. That's what we're about.
Yes, cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Well, if we're going to cheers to that, I'm not bothering with that. Give me this.
Okay. Is it time for that? I don't know if I can take that.
Ooh.
That's a lot.
More sunny. Yeah.
It's not watered down at all, is it?
Well, not out of the bottle, it's not.
You usually water mine down for me.
Yeah, it's a little prop for the show, but yeah. Be all right.
If I don't make it through the show, then
You'll be all right.
Anyway.
230 pounds, right? 6'2".
Somewhere around there.
You'll be fine.
I can make it.
Yeah.
I'll take the rest in a little bit.
Oh, sure you will.
We'll have another shot later.
Sure you will, princess.
That's so strong. Okay, so low rise. Oh, there's only one excuse or one reason you might seriously consider low rise, in my opinion.
What's that?
And that is if you have a very short torso. Maybe the low rise will help your proportions look a little better.
Oh, okay.
So if you're a gentleman with a very short torso, maybe that'd be a good excuse to consider getting low rise trousers. But you do have to worry about the risk with low rise trousers. And the risk with low rise trousers is the plumber's crack phenomenon.
Well, I think if you're wearing trousers as opposed to denim or cargo or khakis, then you're going to have your shirt tucked in.
That's true.
And that should help with that.
But if you're a tall person with a tall torso and you're wearing low rise trousers, that shirt may not stay tucked in.
Oh yeah, I guess you have a point there.
So most of the trousers that I have purchased in the past are considered mid-rise, which is supposed to be kind of a balanced middle ground between low-rise and high-rise. It's somewhere between the hips and the proper waist. And that's why I think most trousers that you can buy, at least in stores in the USA today, are probably somewhere in the mid-rise area. I think most of the trousers I bought were mid-rise. I didn't even realize that's what they were. It's just what they sell in the stores here in the US anyway. And I guess I never really realized why I felt uncomfortable with them, but I don't think that they're for me anymore, and I'm intentionally avoiding both low-rise and even mid-rise trousers when I purchase slacks these days.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really go for the mid-rise anymore. They're supposed to be the middle ground, but my favorite thing now, and maybe it is because I have a taller torso. Is it hitting you?
No.
Okay.
No.
You put it on top of the
Yeah.
the hourglass.
Well, this is a man's drink here.
If we don't have broken glass by the end of the tonight.
It's a man's drink, okay? All right.
All right.
2.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Where was I going with this? Oh, high rise.
Ooh.
You're gonna be dancing on the table before tonight's over. Just like our friend Sonny Red.
Oh my God! You should have seen him.
I wish I could have been there.
Yeah, he was at the hideout. We met up at the hideout to whack up the loot, and Sonny Red was doing this dance, and it was just. I can't even do the impersonation of it though.
You can't do the impersonation.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have him shoot a video of the dance and we'll put it in the video. Yeah.
We should. He should post it on Instagram and we should repost it.
We should, yeah.
No, what we should do.
Sunny Red. That CS Sunny Red.
Oh yeah, so I like the high rise. I think it's because I am slightly taller, and even my torso is on the taller side. That the mid rise, I feel like I do struggle with shirts coming untucked, and I think the high rise helps a lot with that. It does make you look taller. So generally speaking, if you're trying to look taller, or even if you're trying to look taller, high rise will help you look taller. If you're already tall, high rise will probably just naturally be more comfortable.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
So I think just get high rise trousers. I think everyone should have high rise trousers. I think every company should be selling high rise trousers.
Yes, and start ditching those belt loops.
That's right.
Yep.
So the high rise is timeless, but it is hard to find in the U.S. So that's why you end up shopping. At least if you live in the U.S., I end up shopping from European suppliers, which we'll get to in a little bit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Another reason I think I like high rise trousers and pleats is because that extra fabric, in addition to quality craftsmanship, can avoid embarrassing scenarios.
Like?
So I had, this was many years ago now. How long ago was this? This was probably back in, it was over a decade ago for sure. Maybe closer to a decade and a half ago. I had just some standard inexpensive trousers, and I had invited family for a vacation. We rented some cabins, and I got a couple of big vans, and we drove family out to the cabins and everything, just some extended family. And we were enjoying our time there, and on the way back, I was loading up luggages into the van. Had a great time at the cabins, by the way. The Pacific Northwest does have some lovely wooded areas if you're into hiking. Yeah.
Haunted too.
Haunted, yes. Some great cabin locations out here. But I was loading the luggages on the way back, and as I was bending down to grab the luggage, it split right in the seat.
What were they?
It was some common American brand. I don't know if it was something like Eddie Bauer. No, not expensive trousers.
But were they?
They were kind of a mid-rise, a lower.
Were they like hiking trousers?
No, they were just regular khaki trousers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, because I specifically have outfits for every adventure, especially for Love's Great Adventure. But I have every single adventure or misadventure I have an outfit for. It's kind of my thing, yeah. Okay. Even for this thing we have planned, which you're going to. All right. You and your wife are going to. I don't know how I'm going to make it work, but it's very important that you go. It can't be expedition where I can play, Grizzly Adams. Yeah. And Outlander Jack and the whole rest of it. But so I would only wear heavy duty hiking pants or something like that. Yeah.
I thought that they were well
They
built.
have to be stylish though.
They have to be stylish. I thought they were well built khakis for my cabin outing, but split right in the seat. Very embarrassing. Had to find a luggage to fish through a pair of trousers.
Well, you wear underwear, so.
That's true.
I don't wear underwear.
Oh, that might be more information than an audience needs to know.
I don't. And I have a huge underwear collection, but I don't wear them. Yeah. Don't wear them. The only time I wear them is I had to go out and buy some when I ordered them from Thomas Pink in London, and because my doctor said you need to start wearing underwear. My female doctor, and she says, "Can you please wear underwear next time you come here?" And I said, "You want me to actually spend money on underwear to come to the doctor once every 6 months?" She goes, "Can you just do that for me?" And I go, "I kind of know you don't want me to, honey." All right, sweetie. All right.
I'm surprised she hasn't fired you as a patient yet.
Well, geez, we're dear friends. I mean, like dear friends, yeah. But yeah.
Maybe she's thinking you're too dear.
Yeah, I actually for a long time I thought she thought I was trying to get cute, and I'm not. I'm just trying to be me.
It's trying to be you.
Yeah. She's got to like me for me.
You can't change Der Kaiser.
Yeah, not because I hang with Leonardo or that guy that plays in Fargo. Got to like me for me.
Is that from a song?
Yeah, it's from a song.
Okay.
My glory years were the 90s, so.
The 90s.
Yeah.
Good
Gone
time.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It all
And I would never hang around with that leftist scumbag, Leonardo.
Leonardo. People change, I guess.
Yeah.
So we talked about rise and pleats. Cuffs is another thing that you can choose, and that's usually something you choose after you've already purchased the trousers.
Yeah.
You take them to your tailor to finish the bottoms there.
Well, a lot of these good companies, they'll do that for you.
That's
Even
true.
you order them, yeah.
If you just upload your measurements, and they'll have the inseam and everything set perfectly to you.
Now, however, I've done that from my the 3 companies that I'm going to recommend, which are Edward Sexton for trousers. These are 3 different price points. Pini Parma and Spear and McKay. 3 different, drastically different price points. And I've ordered them all with the cuffs done. However, our drunken tailor, Sunny Yellow, I've had to take them all there because I wasn't accurate in my ordering. Yeah.
You have to have good measurements.
You have to have good measurements, and I have to. I can't be running into a bottle of hooch when I'm playing around ordering things either. Let's see if this works. Just
I think you've had enough.
No. What are you talking about? What are you doing? Yeah.
We're just gonna put the lid on this guy.
Why?
You don't need any more than 3.
3? Hold on, I haven't had 3.
Yeah, isn't that your 3rd?
3.
You're gonna be flying before this show's over.
Sometimes I have 3 before you even get here.
Really?
That's why the intro's smoother. Believe it or not, yeah.
Is that why we had to redo it like 10 times?
Well, no, I didn't have any today.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Usually I have 3 before you get here. Yeah.
I see.
Didn't have any.
Okay.
It's like Bacardi here. I don't drink that kind of crap.
Nope.
I don't even know what that is.
I think it's Puerto Rican, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Last time I drank Bacardi, I was getting into an underage club. I was in the car with 200 people.
You're not going to admit to any unlawful events here on the camera.
I was like 17 years old, and I tried to drink a half a bottle of Bacardi, and got into the club. It was an underage club. I was an underage kid. Yeah, and it's a bad scene, man.
That sounds like a bad experience.
Yeah, fighting and throwing up.
That sounds like what I would expect to happen. Yep.
Exactly.
There's a better way to live your life.
There certainly is.
You could be discussing what kind of cuffs you want. Cuffs, which are also called turnips. I don't know why it's the thing of a turnip, but turnips.
Yeah.
Or the what's the other one called? Just plain hem. Plain hem is just a flat, no cuffs. So cuffs has got the fabric folded over. I think cuffs are more of a classical thing, but they don't seem very practical to me. What's your opinion on cuffs? Or turnips? Do you like them or no?
Yes.
You like them?
Yeah.
Okay, you like
I didn't used to like them.
You don't used to like them.
Yeah, but I like them now. Yeah, I like them.
I think they look more classical, and I used to get them all the time.
But don't be stupid like I am, though. Like I said, because I didn't order my trousers in the proper size. I've never ordered my trousers in the proper size, and my denim size is specific, and your denim size, your jean size is different than your trouser size. Don't make that idiotic error like I've made. And even after I learned about it, I still did it, right? So you can be careful with that, and actually follow the measurements and the instructions on every single maker on that. But what was I saying?
We're talking about cuffs.
And the thing about the cuffs is,
Denim doesn't have cuffs, does it?
huh?
They don't do.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm just making the distinction between don't take your jean size and transfer it to your actual trouser size, because it will be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but the cuffs, I've always had to get the cuffs changed
Yeah.
when I order them, and yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have allergies?
I think so. I'm trying not to sneeze.
Is there something? Oh, you can sneeze. Who cares? This isn't William Hansen here. This isn't an etiquette channel, even though I'm big on etiquette.
Oh yes, we did an episode on it, didn't we?
Yeah. I believe you
Did we
know
do
the
an episode
rules
on
and then you break them, huh?
Actually, did we do an episode on etiquette?
We should actually do an episode on proper etiquette.
We should.
I'm a huge fan of William Hansen, believe it or not. You know,
Okay.
zesty and all, but I certainly am a fan of his. I was a fan of his when everyone hated him too. Yeah. And is he an etiquette expert? Yes, a global etiquette expert. And there's very few things that he's ever said that I thought were incorrect. I mean, and I can always pick out something that I believe. It doesn't mean it is, but it means that I believe is incorrect. And no, he's Johnny on the spot with this stuff.
We should do an episode.
But don't get me wrong. I'm no judge of Rebecca Post, but good man though.
An episode of gentleman etiquette.
Gentleman's etiquette.
Yes.
Yeah. Know the rules and then break the rules.
or just like don't break them.
Well,
That's always an option.
well, I suppose. Well, hold on, Sean Connery here.
Sean Connery.
Eating.
Oh dear.
I do. You do believe in not breaking the rules of etiquette, and so do I for the most part, especially in polite society.
Yes. Yeah.
But some of our crew,
He's not polite.
Jesus, unbelievable. Some of these people. As Obi-Wan said, you'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy than you will in our crew, right? And go back to the hideout and whack up the loot. But,
I would just like to give you full credit for finding some of these people.
Me?
Yeah. I didn't find them. You know it's true.
That's probably true.
It's true.
But you love the drama.
I love the drama.
You love the drama.
I don't
as
look-
long as it doesn't eat into your buns.
I don't look for the drama, but
You like the drama. It's so funny when we have meetups with Cavalcanti, Monsieur LeComte, and he knows certain elements of the group.
Yeah.
What do we call this? The Chads. What is Maximus called? The Chads room.
the Chad's room.
The Chad's room are going to be there, and it's so funny because he'll come in and he's like sweating, and I'll go, what you been pulling it in the car? What are you doing? And he go, no. And he parked the Bentley like 2 blocks away because he doesn't want these rejects slobbering on it or messing with it. And he doesn't want the repercussions of the evening, the remains of the day soiling his precious motor car.
You'd make a great fiction author.
So none of that's true.
Wait a minute.
So who said what to who? None of that's true, huh? None of that's true. You don't park 2 blocks away because
It's just for the
you want
dents.
Sonny dancing on your
For the
hood.
dents. I park far away for the dents.
Yeah, you don't want Sonny Red dancing on your hood. Come on. Can you imagine that? His big fat ass.
Oh my. No, wait a minute. Watch the language here.
Sorry.
See, you've had too much.
Nah, this is a real me.
You're starting to talk like Sonny Red.
You're probably right. Sorry about that. All right.
Okay.
That's under control.
Okay. All right. Belt loops and side adjusters is another option when you're choosing trousers. If you grew up in North America like I did, you may not have even heard of side adjusters. But
Yes.
I honestly didn't until I met you. Every single pair of trousers I've ever purchased.
Well, that's odd because we met in 1998. So,
yeah. Well, every single pair of trousers I purchased prior to then just had belt loops. I didn't know there was another option.
Well, in 1998, I don't think there was, unless you actually went to an atelier or went to Savile Row.
Well, I think even to this day in the North America region anyway.
Oh yeah.
There's,
Yeah.
maybe
You can't go to your mall or yeah.
can you find them at Nordstrom with belt loops?
No, I would say no. If you go to the civilized
Sorry,
Nordstrom's,
with side adjusters.
yeah. If you go to a civilized Nordstrom's, and when I say Nordstrom started in Seattle. Let's just talk about
Which
this.
is kind of strange to think about.
It's really strange to think about, but the Nordstroms in Charlotte, North Carolina, at the South Park Mall, it's like you're like in a totally different world. You go in there, and they have the Neiman Marcus. They got rid of the Neiman Marcus here because That's just not going to fly here where we live. But it's just, you're in another world there. It's just like, this is,
Yeah.
they still practice luxury there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only reason they keep the Nordstrom in Seattle is because the headquarters for the office, the corporate people is still in Seattle.
Nordstrom,
Yes, we
Nordstrom,
went to a
Seattle.
Nordstrom house party.
So yeah, Nordstrom Seattle is obviously national. It's a national brand.
Yeah.
Not brand, but national.
Well, a nationally known company.
Company, yeah.
They got locations all over.
Yeah, and their flagship store is in downtown Seattle, of all places, which is frightfully vulgar.
It is.
They
They keep shrinking the floors, though.
do they?
I think so.
I haven't been there. I have not been there since. Oh my God, almost the 90s.
Yeah, I think they got rid of most of the people who would go in there.
Really?
Yeah, they put security guards out on the doors to keep the homeless out.
Okay.
So there's hardly anyone in there nowadays.
Well, you just want to keep Seattle out.
Yeah, they want to keep Seattle out.
Yeah, which is a good thing. But they, so the thing about it is that it was like, I want to say the 2000s. I got invited to a party at the Nordstrom's residence, and it was a VIP party sort of thing. You know,
Yeah.
knowing me, yeah.
How did you
And
get invited to that anyway?
that great question.
Okay.
I got invited to all kinds of stuff I shouldn't have been invited to, like Learjet sales events and things like that.
Really?
Yeah, $12 in my account, and all these different things. You know, Rolls Royce.
Is it because of the
events.
style?
No. I think
Okay.
that was on some mailing list, but there was probably a few reasons.
Okay.
You know, I had a little bit of a connection with Rob Report back then. A little bit of a connection, which I think I talked to you about one time. And all you have to do is do some international travel and get logged in these certain things, and then I'm Mr. Big Time.
Okay.
It's a big shot.
It's a big shot.
Anyway, but boy, how I've fallen. But so I got invited to this party at Nordstrom. I went by myself too, and because back in that epoch, there were no Sheilas I was going to bring to that house. You know, these little these little ratchet little
No one you could take there.
numbers. No one I could take there without having to be embarrassed about or not feel confident about. So I went there by myself, and you would think that the Nordstrom house would be a mansion.
You would
and
think,
it's in this beautiful gated community. I mean, beautiful gated community, but it's literally 5-6 minutes off of one of the nastiest, crime-ridden prostitute highways in the Pacific Northwest. And there's so many places like that around here.
Oh,
yeah. And it was unbelievably beautiful.
Most of the highways around here are pretty nasty, yeah.
And I don't know why anyone would not live there as opposed to the east side, but beautiful gated community.
Well,
wooded
that's why they
community.
have the gate, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's probably a really good gate.
You would think this house would have been a virtual chateau, but no, it's just a house. Nice house, but nothing's phenomenal, for the money that that family is made.
Or burning.
Oh yeah, burning.
Burning on their Seattle location.
Yeah, exactly. But no, unbelievable. And I was so disappointed. I thought the thing would, it was catered. Everyone there was nice and beautiful. There was no ugly people there, and I had to give them that. But it was in the 2000s where there was a ugliness was not embraced like it is now. But there was no ugly people there, and unbelievable. And I sat around with my drink trying to talk about things I didn't know anything about and play fancy, and
Yeah, fun?
Actually, I did have fun. Yeah, I did have fun. Yeah.
Did you find any Sheilas while you were there?
No, because it wasn't that sort of
I see.
party, yeah. And I went there more to use it as networking. And actually, I ended up talking to someone that tried to get me on an Amway scam.
An Amway scam?
That was my theory. I didn't know. I didn't follow up.
At the Nordstrom.
Anytime someone tries to tell me that, I'm not a salesperson, I'm like, oh God, this guy wants to bid me.
Do you want to
over.
be an independent business owner?
Yeah, something like that. You ask them what they do for a living and they don't answer you. They give you all this runaround. Yeah.
I'm an independent business owner.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And back then this guy said, oh, no, I have this brilliant, not brilliant, he said, I have this great website and we sell products on our website. Like, some novelty, and I guess it was back then, right? But,
Yeah. We're gonna get a bunch of downvotes now from all the Amway salespeople.
I don't think Amway salespeople are going to watch this video.
Is it?
In fact, I don't think anyone's going to watch this video. But anyway.
Is it Amway now, or is it called Quickstar? Or was Amway then was Quickstar? Now it's Amway again?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah, Quickstar was when I was a young adult. I almost got roped into the Quickstar when it was called Quickstar.
We knew a sucker that used to sell that stuff.
Oh no,
Real sucker.
poor fellow.
No, it wasn't a fellow.
Poor fella.
It wasn't a fellow.
Poor
Sheila.
Sheila. Poor Sheila.
Wretched, too. Anyway,
Yes.
I think this is about trousers. This
It's
episode.
about trousers. Okay, so
We were at 3.
belt loops versus.
Were we at 3, though? Cavalcanti? Monsieur Leconte?
I don't think you need any more.
We're going to make it. Is this 4, right?
Okay, I'm just gonna put this over here. I'm just gonna put this over here. You get this nice postcard.
Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
that's going to cost me.
Yeah, that's gonna cost you, all right?
Yeah.
That's gonna. You're gonna have. I don't know. Do you get hangovers?
Something.
Yeah, that's gonna be painful.
Well, I'm 74 years old, so what do you expect?
No one's gonna believe that.
No.
No one's gonna believe you're 74
If
years
I were to drop dead tonight and you were to order an autopsy,
Yeah.
and you know how they cut the rings off the trees to see how old they are?
They cut and see how many rings. Yeah.
Well, if they cut it off on my how do you do, you're gonna see rings on there, and it's gonna have the age.
I should have stopped you at 2. I really should have stopped you earlier.
Well, I'm using euphemisms.
We're
And
talking about belt loops and side adjusters,
all right,
which is something you care about.
fantastic then.
Have an opinion on side adjusters versus belt loops?
Belt loops are for.
You can't say that. You were using eulogies before, or analogies.
Eulogies.
You,
Maybe you should hand me that bottle.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Analogy.
Analogies. You were using analogies
Yes.
before.
I'm gonna go through this, man.
It's a bit of a weird analogy.
Everybody knew exactly what I was talking about.
You
Don't blame Cavalcanti. My mother was an English professor, and his mother, she just beat him.
my mother was an angel.
Was she?
Yeah.
So was my mother. My mother was actually a proper woman from a noble family.
Yeah,
I'm not joking.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Schwarza too.
I believe it. Yeah.
My mother was a woman of color from a noble family
Okay. I believe it. Yeah.
in a Savage Island chain.
Okay.
It was true. It's my heritage.
Okay. That's okay. If it's true.
Right off the coast of Morocco.
If it's the truth, then that's
It is the truth
okay. But we're talking about
that I've been told.
we're talking about belt loops and side adjusters.
All right.
Okay. So for people who don't know what side adjusters are, do we have one to show? Or I guess I will.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'll go with this guy.
Now I want everyone to think hardware.
Hardware, yeah.
Hardware, yeah.
Yeah, because
Some brands have better hardware than others.
that's true. Yeah. So these trousers, I don't know if they'll show because they're very dark. I don't know if our lighting is good enough here, but there's no loops along the waist here.
Yeah.
There's in fact just 2 of these adjusters here on either side, the left and the right side, which has a bit of fabric and a well, I don't know what you call it. It's like a buckle almost,
Yeah.
but it's like you just pull on the fabric, and it tightens it, and then by tightening it, it pulls the fabric in,
Exactly.
and it like tightens around the waist. And if you need to get loose in it, you just let loose the fabric a little bit.
Great for grand dinners.
Great for grand dinners. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
just let loose the fabric a little
Yep.
bit. You don't, and you can be very discreet about it. You don't have to take a belt off. And when you take a belt off to change the belt hole, you just like the belt's out. Everybody
You know,
sees it.
Talking about all of this, I could use another belt. Can you hand me that? I'm just joking.
Okay,
I know.
I'm literally gonna hide this.
But no, you're right, Cavalcanti.
Yeah. So it's very. I hope it shows up in the video, but it's very convenient to have this
Yeah.
side adjuster, which you can very discreetly just loosen or tighten.
And you're not cutting off your figure in half
Yeah.
by adding that belt. Even though I have a belt collection that I think looks brilliant, but I would only use it with my denim. I only wear a belt with denim. Yeah.
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 I mean, I have some trousers. I actually have a lot because I didn't really get into them until recently. I have a lot of trousers with belt loops. If you're gonna wear a belt, you have to make sure that the belt matches the outfit.
Don't look down at Monsieur le Comte de Cavalcanti. I am literally 40 years older than you, so, and I was doing this a long time ago.
No one's gonna believe that.
Well, no, I'm considerably older, and I was doing this a long time ago, and I was doing it incorrectly. And it wasn't until I actually became closer dear friends with Monsieur le Comte de Cavalcanti, where I actually started to develop more of an affinity for sartorialism. Yeah. But it was dormant. It really was. I had learned all these little abstract facts I could do with it, and then Cavalcanti comes along with his big shot outfits, and then I'm like, oh, I got to level up now. Yeah.
I think you had quite a few nice outfits before you met me.
I did, but I didn't have an affinity for the particulars.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was all about oppressing women.
I see. Well, that's kind of important, I suppose.
Impressing women and
You're impressing.
impressing myself, onto women. But no, impressing women and, cleverly wooing them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cleverly, quietly wooing them.
Yes.
And,
You forgot your bit, didn't you?
no.
Okay.
Just trying to, I don't want it to be too redundant.
Too redundant, I see.
Yeah, cleverly, gently wooing them and then brutally ravishing them with punishing prejudice.
You got the bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing.
I've been using this as a teenager, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're into this, but I'm actually becoming a fan of suspenders.
Anime? No, I don't like that.
No, suspenders. You're talking about trousers.
Okay, yeah. Not a fan of anime.
So the trousers have these side adjusters, which are great. They do tighten the cloth around your waist so they don't fall down. But if you want your trousers to be at the exact same height all the time throughout the day, get trousers with suspender buttons and get some nice suspenders. And as long as you're wearing a jacket, no one will even know you're wearing suspenders.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with... Actually, is there anything wrong with showing suspenders if you're not wearing a jacket?
Actually, I think it's Wall Streetish
Yeah.
to have the suspenders kind of. You're not,
Yeah.
unless you take your jacket off, obviously,
Yeah.
because that looks interesting, and you would never see one wearing that. But I don't know. It looks antiquated, old manish to me.
Looks a little
However,
antiquated,
I also, my thing with suspenders, and there's other channels that have talked about this, but they've talked about it to the contrary. I believe suspenders, if you have any midsection,
Yeah.
it can present the appearance of a larger rotundness.
Oh, because it straps the fabric around?
I don't know. It's just the way every time I see suspenders on an 80s or 90s movie, I think, all right,
Yeah.
it's a big fat guy, right?
I think the reason that suspenders get bad rap is because people are out of shape
Yeah.
and they're wearing the suspenders and it just doesn't look right?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
If you were in shape and you wear suspenders, no one's going to think poorly of you.
Yeah.
And if you're wearing a jacket, no one's going to know you're wearing suspenders. Like, do they have any idea of whether or not you're wearing suspenders?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No one knows if we're wearing suspenders right now.
Well, no, right now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, because we're sitting.
Yeah, well, see.
If I was going to do a sunny red dance.
Suspenders.
Yeah,
You didn't even know.
If I was going to do a sunny,
even know, they're
if I was doing a sunny red dance, you could see it, yo.
What are you doing over here?
I'm trying to get that CS to send a video of him dancing.
Oh boy.
I bet you can get one of his friends. I think that. You should have seen it.
Did he come in today?
Yeah.
He did. I missed him. Okay.
You missed nothing.
I missed nothing. Okay.
Well, you did actually. Yeah. Sergio Ticini or whatever that is.
Oh,
yeah.
my.
The new movie coming out with. Oh, we talked about that.
We talked about that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. So I like suspenders. Lining is another thing you want to consider when you're purchasing trousers. Now, just because trousers don't have lining doesn't mean they're poor quality. Some trousers intentionally don't have lining. Summer trousers oftentimes are unlined, especially if they're linen or pique cotton, because you want to have as little fabric wrapped around you as possible because you're trying to let the airflow happen. But winter trousers, especially heavier wool trousers, you typically want lining on them. And there's different kinds you can find. There's quarter length, or some of them call them half length, but they're not really all the way half. Half length, in my opinion, should go past the knee, and then full length goes all the way down. I've actually never owned a pair of full length lining.
No. Half length. What is it? Quarter length?
There's quarter length, which covers the thigh, and the half length should go past the knee, in my opinion. Although some trousers will mark it half length as being up to the knee.
Yeah.
So these are actually, what are these? These are half length trousers. I can feel it's like the lining is a kind of a more satiny, silky material that just provides a little bit of extra comfort on your skin, because the wool trousers rubbing against your skin is less comfortable than the more comfortable.
Well, I just like the quarter length for more inclement weather.
For warmer weather.
No, I like the.
Oh, for warmer weather. Oh, because the lining kind of cools off a little bit.
Yeah, because the majority of my trousers, I think my Edward Sextons are the only ones that have that, but the PD Parmas I don't think have that at all. But I don't know.
Well, most trouser manufacturers change the lining depending on the time of the weather. Like if for warmer, a lot of them don't put the lining. For colder weather, a lot of them do put the lining. And then there's different lining material. Actually, most trousers I've looked at, I could not find what they were using, which I find slightly suspicious, because I kind of want to know what material they're using on the lining. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, if you're getting linen trousers though, or cotton peak trousers for the summertime, unlined is perfectly fine, I think. No lining at all, because you want that extra airflow.
No, okay.
What you doing over here?
I want this and a.
You can't say that.
No, I said it. It's not.
You said the whole word. You can't say the whole word.
I want him to send a video of the dance, the Sunny Red dance.
It's not like we can show our audience live.
Oh no, I know. But if he sends it, I get him on it tonight, and he sends it, and I can put it in the video.
All right. You have to bleep out that word though.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll see, because if it's mumbled and we, all right. You're probably right. You're probably right.
You had too much of this.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, let's talk about brands now before we get too late into the evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot.
I go first. I've just been talking. I think you should talk about.
All right. So we're going to go through 3 different brands of mine that I actually simply adore.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about them. What do you like about them?
What?
Let's talk about your brand. What you like about them?
Huh?
Which trouser brand do you have? Which one do you want to do first?
Trouser brand, specialty brands, Sunny Red Dance, if he sends me something, when we return. Receiving your pictures loud and clear. That's all.
All right, yeah. Bravo. Bravo. Encore. Maybe in the next episode. Maybe. Yeah.
What?
Trousers. Trouser brands.
Whatever.
Which ones do you like and why?
Oh, we'll start off. So I'm going to introduce 3 different brands from 3 different brands.
Your brands from 3 different trousers.
Yeah, 3 different trousers from three different brands, 3 different price points, drastic price points too, depending on what you're looking at. But I will start with the best from the top. These are my Edward Sextons, and these are high rise. I hope we can see this.
Yeah. Maybe you can put it right here, because I do have the camera kind of. Yeah. I see it's kind of short on that side. Yeah.
These are my high-rise Edward Sexton, and these are a green, almost, I would say. These are a wool. They're not a flannel, but these are a wool, but a heavy wool. Look at that.
It's a heavy wool, yeah.
Heavy wool. And with these are called their house trousers or their heritage trousers.
Okay.
And I purchased these in accompaniment with a double-breasted green check dark green check suit. Nobody even knows it's green unless they've seen it like in the natural light.
Yeah.
And you know, the hardware on these is just fantastic. Feel how heavy these are. Sturdy, rugged. So high-waisted,
nice. Yeah.
2 pleats on these, 2-inch turn-ups, and a strong 2-inch waistband. And I need that.
Yeah.
To cover up my, you know, what are you going to say?
Nice tall waistband. Yeah. I never noticed that before.
House trousers, or I believe they're called heritage trousers from Edward Sexton.
Edward Sexton, okay.
Yeah, I love Edward Sexton with a passion. Yeah, I love it.
And they do full suits as well?
Yes, full suits. This is the bottom half of the double-breasted. Lovely. These are heavy. These are. I will wear these redundantly in the inclement weather season where we live.
Excellent.
And that's starting. And those trousers are expensive. If you just buy the trousers on their own, or another one of the house trousers, you have your heritage trousers, and you have your Hollywood trousers from Edward Sexton. You're looking at $600 for a pair of pants. Can you believe that?
That's a lot.
$600.
That is a lot.
Oh, Sonny, not made out of money. All right, we got my Peony Parma. Peony Parma trousers. Made a huge mistake with these on ordering them. And hardware is excellent on this. You know, you have your side adjusters on this. Peony Parma high rise and semi-slim fit, but they are slim. And they're too slim for me. My legs are too big for these. But then again, that's only, I hope, because I ordered them in the incorrect size. But I don't know. Single pleat side adjusters. They have something called an after dinner split. And which, oh boy, I need that. You know, I need a before dinner split.
So the moral of the story is Italian semi-slim is American very slim.
Well, yeah, because these are all made in Italy, and they fit, but just in our Drunken Tailor, Sunny Yellow, he's fiddled with them, but he can't get them right. So I'm just gonna have to order another pair. So, and then we have, and these run around 2 something or other, you know, almost up to 3.
Yeah.
I'm not positive on that. Don't quote me. And then we get into our more reasonably priced things. Spear & Mackay. Now, the thing with the Spear & Mackay, these are all made in the Far East. The hardware isn't the same.
These are linen, right?
Yeah, and these are a linen cotton and a taupe. Yeah. And what do we have here? Reverse single pleat, extended waistband, side tabs, slanted pockets, and it has a rear button jetted pocket on this. And these are good. Yeah. I've never worn them. I'm going to wear them.
Oh, that'd be good for summertime.
Yeah, they will be, and because they're thin, but they're not thin linen thin. Yeah. And I like them. But I'm not in awe of them. Spear & Mackay does brilliant things, but these are, But I will say they fit because I smartened up and ordered them properly.
Excellent.
So, so a different price point, and these ran, I think, right around a little under 200, I think. Yeah. So we have Edward Sexton, 600 plus. Yeah. You know, you have Peony Parma, 200. High 200s, 300 plus, and then you had your Spear & Mackay's, and you're looking at high 190s to early 200s. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What do we have with you? Swing. Shoot, Cavalcanti. Monsieur le Comte.
So I'm now beginning to realize that the hardware on these is very different, but these are. It's actually kind of more smaller, aren't they? I kind of like the bigger ones. Probably better hold. But these are Kip Blake, and these are their winter trousers here.
Kip Blake makes excellent trousers.
Yeah, I think that the construction seems really nice. These are the single pleat. They offer all of their trousers, or almost all their trousers, in either flat front, double pleat, or single pleat. So you gotta have your choice, at least while the stock is in supply. It's a company out of the United Kingdom, but they're actually made in Italy. Mm-hmm. And
are they?
They are, yeah. No,
so they don't source those out to Asia.
Right. Yeah. They're all made in Italy, but they're I like the
Medium band here, but
Yeah, thanks.
it's still fine though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got a nice contrasting color interior, and then they've got the lining goes past the knee on these, and they also have that. I think is that dinner split.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got that on there as well, and
Because I've personally fiddled with that before. You know,
Yeah.
because I didn't want to go back all the way to sunny yellow, so I tried to play around with that split myself. You know, like I actually had cut it open before and tried to sew it up and make it look fine, and you know, I had to go back to him anyway.
I had to go back. Yeah, I will say that with Kit Blake, they do exact sizing.
Yeah.
So a lot of trouser companies, they have a little bit of extra give. If your waist is 40.5 inches in diameter, and you order a 40-inch trouser, which would normally fit you for most brands, you're gonna be in trouble. Because
Now, do they come from the UK directly, or do they have a US hub?
they come from the UK directly, which is the unfortunate thing about this, because right now we have quite a bit of tariffs.
Well, do you know if where they manufacture those now? Is it up north? Do they design and manufacture up north in England, or is it somewhere in the Greater London area?
Well, like where they're manufactured?
Yeah,
Well, they're manufactured in
No, where they actually
design
where they design them. Yeah.
yeah, I think they're designed in London.
Okay.
But yeah, they're manufactured in Italy.
all right.
Made in Italy right there. I haven't taken the tags off this one yet. This is another.
Because if my philosophy is, if it's a northern company in northern England, those boys there are a little bit more robust.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're really well
Less
made.
zesty.
Yeah, exactly. They're very classic looks.
Have you worn these?
I haven't worn these yet. I just got
Yeah,
these.
those are brilliant. Look at
Yeah,
that.
this is a nice thick,
Look at this.
linen trouser.
Yeah. What size waist do you have?
Well, we don't want to talk about.
Oh, no, sorry.
You can steal my trousers.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, I'm a large guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am working on becoming smaller in the waist and larger in the top.
Wood down now. Have you tried these on?
Yeah.
They fit?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, you're a big boy. Oh, Sonny.
Well,
You're not Sonny Red, but
I eat well.
yeah, you do.
But I'm on the losing weight side of things.
But you're a big, strong guy.
I'm large.
Yeah.
I can
Lumbering.
I can carry my
Can I say
weight.
lumbering?
Yeah, I can carry my weight.
Yeah.
But these are their linen, which is part of their summer collection. Now, I wanted this in the double pleat because I want to have more air flow.
How long ago did you get those?
Just like a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah. So I wanted to get these, and I just had our Sonny, our tailor. I just had him hem them recently, so I haven't had a chance to wear them yet.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah. I wanted them in the double pleat, but this double pleat had already sold out. So you have to be like, when you're buying from the Kit Blake, you got to get them before they sell out.
How much were those?
That's the thing is, the trousers themselves, I think, are around $300. But by the time you pay tariffs and shipping, it's like over $400, which is very unfortunate because a lot of that's in the tariffs. I'm not sure.
No, don't get us wrong.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah, the tariffs are good. Yeah.
Those are good. Yeah.
The only problem is that there's nobody making good stuff here in the U.S.
Yeah.
for clothing anyway, unless I don't know. Yeah, unless we just don't know. Now, if you know of a good, high-quality trouser manufacturer in the U.S.,
yes.
who does high-rise and double pleats, let me know, because I want to know.
There's supposedly a couple of brilliant ateliers in New York that I know about. I just can't remember the name now. I should send those to you next time it pops up. But yeah.
So my other brand here is J-Press, which these are made in the U.S. And I used to buy these quite a bit. They do have belt loops, which is unfortunate. I did ask them if they could do it with side adjusters, and they said yes. The other unfortunate thing is they're mid-rise.
Well, why would you not just buy from their side adjuster section?
They don't have a side adjuster section.
But do they make trousers with side adjusters?
Only if you custom request them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not part of their normal.
Yeah.
So this is a J-Press trousers from their normal.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
I wish maybe they'll listen to us if they watch this show. I used to buy their trousers all the time, and I realized I don't like mid-rise, and I really want side adjusters instead of belt loops. So I kind of stopped buying them. But if you want mid-rise trousers with belt loops, they're good for that. They're really high quality. They're made in the USA, and they use really high quality fabric. But the fabric is usually imported from London, like the wool is, and it's usually good quality fabric. But they don't have the options that I want anymore. And I asked them, like, how much would it cost? Because these are actually relatively inexpensive. You can get a nice pair of trousers for, I think it's around 200 or maybe under 200, made in the USA. And I asked them if they could do the side adjusters and the high rise, and they said, sure. It'll be $900.
Are you serious?
I kid you not. I called their New York office.
So someone told you this over the phone.
Yes, over the phone. I called them. I was like,
Do they know who you are?
Yeah, I've ordered them from them before. There's a guy.
But do they knew who you were?
Yeah. There's a guy, Robert.
Do they know about the channel?
I don't think I've told him about the channel. We have Robert at the New York location I usually order from. He's a great.
900. What was the justification again?
I don't because it's custom. I guess.
$900.
$900 for
a pair of
high-rise
panties
and side adjusters. Yeah. So I didn't order it, obviously.
God.
I'd rather pay tariffs and get the Kit Blake ones.
What did you say when you said that?
I said I will consider my options before before ordering.
You didn't go into like beast mode?
No.
Oh my God, I'd have been so like offended over that. It's like when I took the car in and they wanted to charge me $300. That was two something to change the engine air filter.
The filter?
The engine air filter, right? And I said, oh, okay, that's interesting. Could you, do you sure it needs to be replaced? Can you have the technician pull the filter out for me? And pull the filter out and inspect it and tell me it doesn't need to be changed? Because I'd already changed it and I marked it. These weasels. These
Really?
Hebraic weasels, yeah. And unbelievable. I go, oh, okay, yeah. Because I'll call someone out, they try to rip me off. I am relentless on it. And I will not only attempt to demean them, I'll demean the entire company, and I'll be, but yeah.
Well, that's the thing though, is that the price is the price. If it's
Well, the price. Why am I talking about my car?
well, that's a good story.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
I might try that tactic myself actually when I start marking my air filter.
Yeah, you should change that stuff if your car's out of warranty.
What I dislike is that they always try to trick my wife into paying a ridiculous amount to get the cabin air filter changed.
Well, on those old cars that she had.
Or
Well, not the old
the new cars.
Well, no, on the two Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
that
gone
was different, yeah.
she's gone with a new car in there, and they'll be like, "Oh, you need to change your cabin air filter." Like, it's a brand new car.
Yeah. We should talk about that because there's a lot of things about that that are a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's so easy to change the cabin air filter.
It depends on the car.
Well, every car we've owned, it's like 2 minutes to change it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Super accessible.
All right.
In the SUVs we've owned anyway.
Such a scam.
Such a scam.
It's such a scam, yeah.
Yeah.
So what I do with all my cabin air filters
mark
and
them.
I mark them. And I actually mark them. I just don't mark them like with like little discrete little markings. What I'll mark them as, I'll say like my engine air filter, my cabin air filter, I'll say, because I just changed them both myself and I do it myself. I'm not paying. I have no problem getting, even though I'm a fancy boy.
Most cars you don't need to get under it to change.
Well, no,
Maybe yours do,
yeah.
but like-
Even though I'm a fancy pansy, but I have no problem getting my hands dirty and working, and I will work until I really get my hands dirty, and I will do manual labor until I can't really stand anymore, if I have to, because it's something that I need. And this has nothing to do with cabin or engine air filters, but the thing about it is I mark them, and I'll mark them the date that I changed them.
Yeah.
May 6th. 2026, and I'll write it with a Sharpie on the bottom side of that filter when I put it in there. I did it on both of those cars, and I don't to play games with me, and I set them up to try to lie to me because I just get a kick out of calling people out. I love it. I love calling people out that try to rip me off because they need a bollocking. They need to get reprimanded. They're trying to rip you off,
Yeah.
All right, you're not into this as much
No,
as I
no,
am.
this is true. The reason I got that facial expression is I'm thinking the last time they ripped me off indirectly.
Oh my God! My philosophy is you go into the service department, and it should be as a traditional masculine man's duty. It's his duty to go in there and take that service manager, turn him around, bend him over. You remove your trousers. You give it to him for once.
No, wait a
right?
minute.
You know what I'm talking
Why
about?
does he have to remove the trousers?
And you know what I mean?
You could
Just give it to them for once.
You could just said you give him a beating.
Metaphorically. You know you don't. You don't do zesty pants. Men don't do that. Real men are conservatives. But you know what I mean?
What's going on here?
You know what I mean?
You've had way too much of this.
Well, not really. Not really. I get just so angry because when I get my service done on my cars, I wait there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wait there, and they want me to shuttle you somewhere. I go pound it up your mother's.
No, wait a minute.
You know what I mean? No, I'm gonna wait here because when there's a problem, you're gonna come out and tell me immediately. Yeah.
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 Okay. All right.
Homer the Odyssey,
Homer the Odyssey.
the real one.
Yeah. Well, speaking of cars, did you even look at the new Ferrari?
Ferrari. They just released a woke-filled turd. Right?
It looks weird.
Yeah, so it's an electric car. Yellow.
I don't understand why these traditional master engine manufacturers.
Buy now, because they're down. Yeah.
But I don't understand how these companies that develop a reputation on traditional engines are trying to make super expensive electric cars. First of all, that's the first thing I don't get, because there's already like every class of electric car out there. We don't need Ferrari to be making an electric car, in my opinion.
Not only that, and 2020, well, one thing I'll say about Ferrari, though, is 2026, I believe Ferrari is one of the few companies that will not have shutoffs, government shutoffs and they will not be monitoring your driving. You do not buy a Ferrari, you have to worry about some government agency monitoring your driving. But
and if they have this electric car, they might have shutoffs. I don't know.
They may. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to buy that though, because. So first of all, I don't think Ferrari should be in the electric car business. But second of all, if they are going to get into it, it probably shouldn't look like a Nissan Leaf.
Yeah, because it's not beautiful.
No.
You're right. It's not beautiful.
Yeah.
Totally. So my advice on motor cars is, chaps, buy older cars. You do not. I had just in the past 6 months, I bought a car. I won't say exactly what it is because it does not have a modem in it. They cannot spy on you. They do not. They can spy on you through your mobile.
Yeah.
But they cannot spy on me anywhere I'm going.
You can always leave your mobile at home.
Yeah, exactly. And I have an older car, and then I have a newer car. And my newer car, I know where all of the goodies are on that, and I bypass every last one of them. And I've done a lot of little bypassing on that car. And I don't have the connectivity with my mobile to start my car, warm my seats, none of that. That stuff has been scrubbed from all of my apps. And I just didn't remove the apps. I scrubbed that stuff.
Yeah.
You're not watching anything I'm doing. And I wish I was up to some skullduggery. But hanging out with that CS Sunny Red and up to our old tricks, it doesn't really count. But you know what I mean? Yeah, chaps. We're traditional gentlemen. We're not modern men. We do not want the government agencies in our business following us around. And
we also don't want ugly cars either.
We don't want ugly cars, and we don't want ugly women. We have a thing coming up here, a group get together, and I set a rule: no ugly women. Yeah.
You could say that.
No ugly women. I'm sorry. I'm no prize, but I'm telling you, can't do it. I have to digest my dinner. You know what I mean? I have to walk out there with a surge of pride, hand the valet my keys, and I don't want them. So I don't want some mud turtle or hillbilly butter hog slithering up to me.
Oh, no. So if you happen to have a spare 680K or whatever it is, don't get the Ferrari lights.
Really?
Yeah, or Luce or whatever it's called.
600? And I didn't even. Are you serious?
It's over 600,000.
Are you kidding me?
I kid you not.
For an electric nut-filled turd?
Yes.
And another gentleman doesn't buy an electric car.
I don't know.
I would take the Lucid just because it looks cool. However, I wouldn't buy it. I would take it.
Yeah.
If a viewer said, "I bought you a brand new Lucid," thank you.
Yeah, is that the one I would go? I don't know. There might be an electric car I would ride, but that's not it. I don't know. I have to think about that. I want something that looks beautiful.
Well, what would you?
I don't know, actually.
I think the Lucid's the most beautiful.
You think it's the most beautiful one? Okay.
No, not the SUV. The Lucid Air, I think it's called. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do
Isn't that something? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a quick section on our career topic.
All right.
And,
Really?
Well,
Holy jeez.
and then we're gonna talk about what we're wearing
All right. Yeah.
when we return.
Yeah. Let's do a career topic, what we're wearing, and all points in between, and all.
The last piece of cheese.
Last piece of cheese, and you can have that.
I've had plenty.
No, I'm cheesed out.
You're cheesed
all
out.
of this when we return. Deeper shade of soul. Dum, 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 dum. Deeper shade of soul.
Dum, 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 dum.
Exactly.
Okay, our career topic for today may not apply to everyone here because not all companies do this. But if your company does any kind of peer review or peer feedback where you're writing a report or judging, or not supposed to be judging, but scoring or critiquing your colleagues, then this is for you. I happen to be in a company that does that. I've been in a few companies that do that. I've been in many companies that don't. I kind of prefer the ones that don't. But if you happen to be in a company that offers or requires peer feedback every year during the reward season, you want to take these tips into account.
Reward season.
Rewards, yeah. There's usually in different companies do it differently, but some companies have a structured, because they're so large, they have a structured period of time where they judge and evaluate the performance of the employees.
And it's called a reward season.
It's called reward season. It's that's the one side of the sword, right? One side is rewards. The other side is if you're underperforming, it's the axe, right? So you're either getting a reward or you're getting fired.
How many people did you axe last month?
None. I haven't done that. I don't know why you keep thinking I fired people.
I don't want to out you, but you said what is the position right under yours? You told me before. There's a name for it.
I don't know what I told you. What did I tell you?
Well, you take your position.
Okay.
All right, which is owner executive.
Oh, is that
Your
what it is?
one right under you. What is that?
I don't know.
Okay, 3 positions under you. The entry level guy that came.
Like the intern or like the
Well, he's not an intern.
oh, entry level. Like
Yeah, he's paid. That guy was
really
paid.
just called entry level usually. I mean, there's different levels. There's
Entry level what?
well, we like my company does there's like numbers. There's like SDE 1, SDE 2, SDE 3.
There's a 3.
Okay.
So what is he?
SDE 3.
Yeah, but what does he do?
Well, that's kind of what I do too, but I guess just at a different level.
But he sucks at it because that's why he's down there. So you don't have to say. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Say anything, okay.
So you told him 3 coats on the Bentley of that Carmen Newman.
I did no
You
such thing.
No. It's okay. It's all right. These are our friends.
I did no such
Only our friends watch this. But you said 3 coats on the Bentley.
My friends
How
are
many did he do?
My friends are going to start to believe you.
How
at least.
many did he do? Just no. Be honest. This is us. We're friends.
How would I-
We are brothers, and these are our friends.
Okay, well, you should always do things with integrity. If you say you're going to do 3, you should do 3.
How many did he do?
You shouldn't do 2 or 2
How
and a
many
half.
did he do?
I don't know.
Where do he work now? Where's he work now? Come on. Where's he work now?
People are going to start to believe you.
Now, let's just be honest. Does he work in a Korean barbecue now? Let's be honest. Does he? It's not your fault.
I happen
You
to,
said 3.
I happen to frequent Korean barbecue.
I know, but it was on his. I know, no. It's granted. He told him to do this on his own lunch hour.
On his own. You're making me sound like the villain. On his own lunch hour.
Well, do you know, if you AI this channel, one of the best bits is the villainous, the whimsical villainous bit that comes up on there about the aristocracy of the Monsieur LeConte. You never AI this stuff?
I haven't AI.
Put it in a Gemini. This is fantastic. But so
feeding the
your dear employee underling works at the Korean barbecue because he only did 2 coats on the Bentley. And your Bentley is a 2021, so come on. It's not like it's a brand new car.
You got a good point about like AI digesting this and trying to think it as like fact.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine what people are going to think if they... Oh dear. All right, peer review season. Speaking of digesting things that may or may not be...
3 coats.
May or may not be
He
factual.
says 3 coats. There better be 3 coats.
If your company does any kind of peer review or peer feedback type thing, you really have to be political about it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just do your job, do it well, and hope that good things will come to you, because that's just not going to happen.
No.
The thing is that human nature is treacherous. I found this out the hard way, actually, that you work with people and you do your best, and maybe there's some setbacks in some of your projects, and maybe it's not even your fault, but that doesn't mean that the person who's giving you peer feedback isn't going to try to frame it as it being your fault. And the unfortunate thing, or maybe I guess it's by design, you usually don't get to see who is writing what about you in these peer review cycles. Usually a manager gets it, or somebody above you gets it.
So it's all anonymous?
It's supposed to be anonymous. However, there is ways to get around that.
Really?
Here's how I got around it once. There was, this is to say hypothetically speaking, at a company, there was a project that had a long time ago gotten behind schedule. And during that peer review season, let's say hypothetically speaking, I got some feedback that was negative that may have affected my rewards for that year. And you just kind of take it as it comes at first. You should also try to assess the feedback if it's critical and see if there's anything about it that's true. And if there is anything that could be true, even if it's just slightly true, you should try to improve. You should take it and try to improve yourself.
Yeah.
You should try to take any kind of critical feedback with the potential that it could be true.
I mean, an intellectual can
with a grain of salt.
decipher.
Yeah.
An intellectual chap or just a smart guy can decipher between just employees trying to get you, fellow employees trying to get you, and actually like positive feedback.
Yeah.
Which is negative. Because I've had a lot of negative, positive feedback and people that have literally from behind the scenes, they try to help me, you know. And they've said, don't do yourself.
Constructive criticism, I think is what it's called.
No, exactly. Which is sometimes.
Yeah. With good intentions.
Good intentions. Yeah. Most of the time it's not. It's vindictive and it's slanted and pointed. Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be good intentions. I mean, whenever I give constructive criticism, it's always good intentions.
You're a stand-up
That's
guy.
how I am.
You're a stand-up guy, though. Yeah, that's the thing about it.
Some people can frame constructive criticism in a way that is actually meant to be vindictive or harmful.
Yeah.
But so I took this criticism on this review, and I changed how I operated with these projects, and I went like above and beyond to make sure that things didn't get behind. And the next
was it about you being behind?
I mean, it was probably a shared reason that was behind. But I took
the team.
I took it as my responsibility to make sure it didn't happen again.
Okay. Was it the team that was behind?
It was a project which involved multiple people.
Were you
multiple teams, multiple people? I wasn't necessarily running it. No.
You were in the project,
yeah. But so then the next year, after doing a whole year of making sure nothing got behind, I thought, okay, this year's going to be great because I proactively made sure nothing slipped through the cracks, nothing got dropped, nothing got left behind, and we delivered on time. The same piece of feedback came that
vindictive little
vindictive. So here's how I figured out who it was. I just asked
she was ugly, wasn't she?
I just asked my leader, I don't know what that means. Can you give me any concrete example? And because it's supposed to be anonymous, so they kind of like de-anonymize which project it was or which effort it was or whatever. And I kept on like saying, I in order for me to make this constructive criticism, I need to know what happened because I don't recall that happening. And finally, my leader let it slip a little bit, which project it was, which was from like 2 years prior. I'm like, okay, now I know who it is because I'd only worked with that person on that for those
Female?
2 years. It actually wasn't. But so anyway, I figured out who it was just because.
Both?
No. But I figured out who it was just because I insisted on like I needed to know what project it was, and you can start to kind of like weed out maybe. But you know, if you're getting any kind of criticism,
Caucasoid?
I don't know if you can say that. Can you say that? I don't know.
No one knows what that
I don't know
means.
what that means either, actually. But if you're getting any kind of negative feedback and you don't know what it means, you can't think of like where did this come from. You need to kind of push and try to figure out where it's coming from. And then you need to kind of react to that. Maybe you need to figure out some way to not work with that person in the future, so that way they don't get to be part of your peer review system. You could try to like be more political with people. It's definitely to your benefit to befriend people and to make them want you to succeed. That's the best
I'm not
outcome
familiar.
in these kind of like high competition corporate environments. Is you want to make people want you to succeed. So before the quick break there, I think we were talking about how you should take constructive feedback, but you can there's ways to figure out if somebody's intentionally leaving you vindictive feedback, how to get around that by asking your leadership like you need specific examples because you don't recall what that could even be referring to, because you got to tell your leadership you can't learn from something if you don't know what it was about. It's like when you have like when you're trying to train a dog and you just whack it, like you got to whack it after it does it in the carpet. It needs to know why it's being punished. So you have to tell your leadership. I don't know if is that a good analogy or a bad analogy?
It is.
Might be a bad analogy.
No. But the people will make the connection with the analogy.
Yeah.
I'm funny about the animals thing.
You don't want to whack them at all, do you?
Yeah, well,
There's other ways to
I
say
had a dog where
Yeah.
that even martial discipline wouldn't work with him because he was too smart.
I see.
Way
Well,
too smart. Yeah.
a smart dog, you don't need to do it then.
Well, no, I didn't do it, but
Yeah.
someone had done it before,
Oh, I
and so
see.
it was very bad. Yeah.
I see. So you figure out, if someone's being vindictive, why. But the best strategy is to just make your coworkers want you to succeed. And the only way to do that is to be a generally good person. Be a friend, help them out after work, listen to their sob stories if they have any.
God, you're so much of a better man than I am. I could never do that. When I had a real job, I could never do that.
Yeah.
Couldn't. No, I did not know. I did not want to hear their problems. This was something sweet. And then I would
You're
just
terrible.
Well,
You're
I
so
don't hear
terrible.
your problems. Well, I got my own problems. I'm just.
No, but if you're a generally good person, people will want you to succeed, I think. In most cases, there's still going to be some people who don't like you because you're a genuinely good person.
No, yeah.
Yeah, there's people there are people who I think just distinctly do not like good people for some reason. And you gotta be strategic about them. You gotta make sure you're not working on projects with them. You need to make sure you're not dependent on their feedback or their reviews.
I agree.
Yeah.
So, Cavalcanti, Monsieur Leconte, what is a heliport? What is that?
That's just where you land your helicopter.
It's just that's a heliport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just read that on your thing there, on your email thing.
What thing?
you know what thing? So when you're ordering a helicopter for your top of your building, is that what it is? Did I just read that? That's what you're doing. How much is a helicopter? A good one. Not a news helicopter or traffic helicopter, but
probably
a
wanna
police
spend at least,
helicopter. How much is a good one?
Well, I spent at least $1 million probably on a good helicopter. Yeah.
So
You don't want some sort of TR-44. You want something better than that.
I don't know this stuff. What's a TR-44? What is that?
Like a Robinson,
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you don't want that. You
Is
want
this something you build in your backyard? So you're contacting you're contacting company. What is it?
I'm just reviewing my notes here.
You're contacting companies about a helicopter. What do you think the employees are going to do to you when they see you not have to drive into the city, and you land at the top.
Well, there's a lot of traffic going into the city.
There is a lot of traffic. Unbelievable.
Yeah, they should just
All
move
right.
the office by now.
I'm skipping pins. And you're building a heliport on top of the building. Okay, Thomas Crown, do you own the building?
No.
No,
It's a lease, yeah.
It's a.
You don't want to buy real estate in downtown. It's just
All right.
it's a money-losing proposition.
Get a load of this guy. All right, no one's going to be super thanksing us. Bye-bye, Ferrari Roma. All right.
Bye-bye, Ferrari. Hello, Ferrari Lucci?
No, thank you. No, thank you. All right. So we have to be on the show when I learn this about you. That's fascinating. All right.
All right, now,
Helicopter, huh?
Okay, so
I would never get in a helicopter.
one more tip though. I want to give you guys, if your company does this like peer feedback or peer review cycle every year or every quarter or twice a year, whatever it is, depending on your company. If you have people who want to help you because they like you or because you did good work with them, make it easier on them. If they have to write up something about you, what I like to do is just before the deadline, because everybody waits the last minute to write feedback. Just before the deadline, I like to send a message to them. It's a pleasure working with you. We accomplished all these great things this year, including bullet point this, bullet point this, bullet point this, etc. And I kind of iterate through all of the things that I want them to mention.
Do you think that could be misconstrued as sucking up?
Well, what it does is you only do this for people that you know want to help you. So if you know somebody really well,
yeah.
you do this for somebody you know want to help you. You make it easier on them by you kind of like writing up something to give to them, so that way they've got bullet points, they've got facts, because people forget. And then they're like waiting the last minute to submit their feedback and like, all right, what did I work on that guy with? I know we did something, but what was it? And then they're more worried about their own reviews and their feedback and their own rewards. So they're not going to spend too much mental effort thinking about you. So it's up to you. It's your responsibility, in my opinion, to keep records. And I think I talked about this before, how I spend time every week keeping track of what I've done, what I've accomplished, and I keep track of that, where I'm trying to go and what I've done and how I'm getting there. So it's really easy.
This is
Every
on
week.
top of you educating yourself
trying to learn
every
new
single
things.
week.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so
this band is unbelievable.
So
No, seriously,
yeah.
it's unbelievable.
It's like-
You tell me this stuff, and I'm like, this man I know is a drunken bar brawler that eats 30 pounds of pizza, and but his real life, it's just it's so admirable.
I have to get the pizza on the way back. Pizza night.
But no, yeah, this is so admirable.
Yeah. So
No wonder you were granted the title of Monsieur Leconte.
Monsieur Leconte, yes.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So make it easier on your friends who want to help you by giving them bullet points on what to write about you.
Oh,
Yeah, good. It's good
I
tactic.
always feel so unaccomplished around you.
Oh,
No. Well, I'm not building a heliport. It's called a heliport, right? I just read it off your thing. I didn't know what that was. Right?
oh dear.
What kind of helicopter is it?
It's
Is it
time
like
for
one of
our,
those, is it like one of those luxury ones?
it's time for our call to action.
How many Sheilas can you get in the back of that?
All right.
Do you know how to fly one of those?
I always want to learn. Actually, I do want to learn.
Difficult.
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah. The best helicopter pilots are probably Army helicopter pilots.
All right, well, I should imagine.
They teach the most, and they.
I should imagine. Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I would learn to fly that before the purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless you have somebody to fly you.
No. I would learn to fly that before the purchase.
Okay.
No, just so you know exactly what's going on.
Oh, I see.
Every single time. You never know. Maybe he has a late lunch like we would have,
Oh yeah, maybe he's had too much of this.
Yeah, you never know. It's a private pilot, right? It's gonna be a private pilot, right?
Well,
It's like
how else can you
$200,000 a year just for the pilot. Just for the pilot.
You can negotiate lower than that. I mean,
Oh
you're
yeah,
competing
negotiate.
You're
Yeah,
competing
dude,
with,
get a DEI pilot. Nice knowing you.
you're competing with Army warrant officer pay. You don't have to offer that much.
Oh, I suppose. Anyway, right,
Okay, so
sorry.
our call to action time. We want you to try, if you haven't already, try high-rise trousers.
High-rise trousers. Yeah.
Yes, try it out. See if you like it. I think you will. And if you have any embarrassing stories about trouser malfunctions, post a comment down below. We want to hear about it. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, where we have been forgetting to post great styles.
No,
you did post.
I just got jiggy with it and posted
Okay.
the one with Sunny Red from 2 months ago.
Wow.
Today.
All right.
Yeah.
So follow us on Instagram for more great style advice. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, please.
Here's a button. Here's the bell.
The bell, yeah. Ring the bell.
Okay.
Just like Scotty Kilmer says, ring that bell. So you know who Vic Morrow was?
No.
So they were filming a Twilight Zone episode in the 80s of the new Twilight Zone, which
Okay.
the one that came out in the 80s, yeah. And there was a helicopter accident.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Don't buy cheap pilots.
Don't buy cheap pilots.
Very sad. Very sad.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sad. Okay.
Yeah. Ow, my toe.
You made me all somber, and then you say, "Ow, my toe." I don't know what that means.
Well, it wasn't his toe. I'll just put it that way. But yeah, Vic Morrow, helicopter tragedy.
Okay.
Filming the Twilight Zone in the 80s, yeah.
I'll have to read about that.
Terrible, terrible. I mean, there's film of it too.
In the 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
But so yeah, I will never get on that.
Was it an army pilot?
I have no idea.
That'd be good to know.
Yeah, I will not get on helicopter.
Really?
Will not get on helicopter. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Air Force One. That's it. That's it. And I'd be sweating if I was on that.
Okay.
And trust me, I'd be kicked off of that once I start running my mouth.
Oh dear.
Anyway, yeah. All right. So sorry.
Let's do what we're wearing, actually.
Well, we're
Yeah.
geez, it's
Go
a
ahead,
long
go ahead.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay off the hooch.
Yeah. I blame you for that,
Oh,
actually.
Sonny. So today I am wearing my Anthony Sinclair, and this actually comes with a gilet, beautiful gilet, and it is it's almost a winter heavier fabric.
It's
a wool,
a kind of a
obviously.
cold day today.
It's kind of a cold day today. It was a beautiful day, but it was cold.
It was cold, yeah.
And it's different than what I would normally wear. I usually go for the peak lapels, which are my favorite,
yeah.
but these are notch lapels.
lapel, yeah.
And I've had this for a long time. Anthony Sinclair, it's beautiful. It was a custom order from Anthony Sinclair. I love it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, reimagined by Mason and Sons, who was the tailor to Roger Moore, Sean Connery,
Okay.
the original Bond movies. Tie today, I'm wearing a Canali. Had it for years. Shirt today, Canali, a nice blue pinstripe. Thought you were done with that. Unbelievable. Just biggie, biggie, biggie. And timepiece today, I have my Gives and Hawks Savile Row #1 collector's piece. And
Lovely piece,
a yellow gold classic chronograph, Gives and Hawks Savile Row #1. And I actually love this piece. I also have a silver one as well. Beautiful. Rampley and Company is back for the attack with my Samson and Delilah representation from the National Gallery in London. Look at that. Behold the treachery of women once again. And look how big and buff and domineering Samson would be until the woman's treachery
Cuts his hair.
came in, and you have the vultures waiting in the wings to take advantage of him as well. I have a boutonniere. I'm not sure who it's from. I have a few of these little boutonnieres.
Don't forget your cufflinks.
Cufflinks today. Oh yeah, my skull tuna.
So are these the larger size? 'Cause
These are the large. Yeah, these are the larger size. Fleur de lis. These are the four fleur de lis.
I think I like the larger size better, actually.
Well, I think I do too,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, it looks
For the
nice.
show, they're good because they show up better. My shoes today are my Coulancourt Rivas. Coulancourt, and these are
Beautiful pieces.
Coulancourt.
And that's like
Paris.
a deep burgundy kind of?
Yeah, deep burgundy. Yeah, and Coulancourt was a They are named after a general of the La Grande Armée under Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and the descendant from Caulaincourt, the general, general rather, started the brand Caulaincourt. These are the Rivas, yeah.
Wow, that's impressive, actually.
Yeah. And I feel bad that I only have one pair of Caulaincourt, but I will get another pair. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it when a brand has heritage like that.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
On your fragrance.
Oh, fragrance. Oh, yeah. My fragrance
gold.
today is my Clive Christian. I usually only reserve this for special occasions. This is the Clive Christian number 1. It's on the powdery side, but this is their from their original collection, their 1999 original collection, and this is the hyper expensive one. You know, the funniest thing about that I was. My beloved purchased me a bottle of this about 3 years ago, and it was supposed to be delivered and was stolen. Ordered directly from Clive Christian. Stolen, yeah.
No way.
Stolen by, I believe, the FedEx driver.
I've had a FedEx driver steal jewelry from me before.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate. I wonder how much money FedEx loses on stolen merchandise.
Well, I tracked it down who did what, and I actually called it. I don't know what happened, but to that person. But I know that they stole it. It was just because of there's this residence here. There's cameras watching every single little thing. Yeah. And the lies that they told me. Unbelievable. And you want to smell? You should get a spray of that. It's too expensive for me to use it because it's unbelievably expensive. That is the Clive Christian number 1.
That does smell
but
great.
It's very powdery. You should take a spray.
Oh, no. It smells great, but I don't want to clash with what I'm currently wearing. But that smells great.
Okay, all right.
Maybe next time I won't wear something that clashes.
Yeah.
I do think that the
Clive Christian number 1.
It smells really great, but I think the it's just a little powder. I think that's kind of common in some of the older fragrances.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of powdery.
No,
I noticed some of the Caswell
Caswell Maxi. What is it?
What is it?
Yeah. I love that brand.
I know some of their classic ones have a little bit of a powdery scent to them too. Yeah. What is it?
Well, George Washington liked that.
Yeah.
He liked the powdery.
Yeah.
That's from what I understand. Yeah. Even though he was a manly man, he did his hunting and his Caswell Maxi.
No, that can't be Maxi. Is it Macy?
Macy? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I feel bad.
Oh no, we need to Google this.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, maybe we'll put a correction in the video, maybe.
Yeah.
With whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'll wear one next week, so that way we can make sure we say it correctly.
Caswell Macy. I don't know.
It's escaping me.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm wearing, I am wearing. This is a jacket that I like the color of, but I don't recommend you actually buy it anymore. This is a Joseph A. Bank jacket I had a long time ago, and the color is great, but the construction isn't my favorite, and we don't recommend that brand really anymore. But might as well wear it while I have it, right? This is the Eton shirt. We do recommend Eton shirts. They are great. I love the contrasting buttons on this shirt. They fit really well. They look really nice. Eton makes some great dress shirts. The necktie is a Brooks Brothers from their Glory Days, one of their older ties. I love the colors of the stripes on this tie. Trousers to go along with my Kit Blake. I am wearing Kit Blake gray trousers in kind of the lighter wool, and side adjusters, 2 pleats I believe, and below the knee lining. That's the thing of all the things we talked about. So it's got all those things I like on these trousers. The shoe, or is that footwear, or what do we call it?
Yeah.
This is the Allen Edmonds, they call them cordovan. It's kind of like a hardened leather exterior.
No, cordovan, yeah.
Yeah.
Alden makes brilliant, beautiful cordovan. I'm surprised you don't have a pair of Aldens.
I don't, yeah. I guess I have to try them, but these are the Allen Edmonds cordovans. And they, I've been wearing them for a long time. I had them resold recently, but they kind of develop a patina a little bit. On
those look really good
on the leather, which is
and they've maintained their shape over the years.
Yes, yeah, they maintain their shape, develop a little bit of patina.
So you know who didn't maintain their shape There was this girl I knew in Philadelphia, right? And the shape of that. However, the shape was good until I got a hold of it. And
Okay.
The way that I
Okay.
just stretched that.
All right, so we got pocket square. Speaking of your what was the name of the general?
Caulaincourt?
Yeah.
Armand de Caulaincourt?
Here we have the Battle of Pont d'Arcole, which is a painting from 1828 by Horace Vernet. This is the battle between the French and Austrian armies, and it features there the young Napoleon holding the.
Vive Gloire, Vive
Yeah.
Napoleon, yes.
So we have.
Where did you get that?
I've actually shown this on the show before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I want that one.
We got the young Napoleon there with the
Oh,
flag.
yeah, we.
Wonder if his general is somewhere in here if we look for him.
You know what he did with Caulaincourt? He took such a foul distaste to Caulaincourt's wife that he had her banished.
Oh.
And for her treasonous, what do you call it, treasonous
Did she
carrying
commit
on?
treason?
Well, no, she was she had a circle of friends, female friends that she was gossiping to and spreading rumors. It was all Josephine's fault. And bad rumors about him, and so he had her banished, and he denied Caulaincourt, from what I understand, advancement, and he just had her banished. He didn't have her killed. He didn't have her, he just had her exiled. Yeah.
Oh, only one of them has an amazing shoe brand today.
I guess you could say that, yes.
Timepiece is my Christopher Ward company watch, the 1984.
Can I remind you to send me a good photo of that? I have photos you sent, but they're
not good.
They're not good. Yeah.
What would be a good photo? Like with like a certain background or?
No. Just one where it has the band and the face. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to find something, or I'll try to make something.
Okay. I can't get anything good from it.
Yeah, like in the leather strap. Yep. And my fragrance.
1984.
1984 is the name of it. Yeah. And my fragrance today is, I'm starting to really like this one again. This is the Floris 7172, which was their collaboration with Turnbull and Astor, created in collaboration with them, named after their address, 7172 Jermyn Street in London. And it has mandarin, bergamot, and juniper. The juniper really draws out the scent for me. I like that a lot. And that's everything.
Good, yeah. So I got a communique today from our dear friend who does this lovely day in the neighborhood, and he has retired for the short term.
Okay.
And so now we are going to be entertained by the Squire of Gothos. Do you know anything about the Squire of Gothos?
I know nothing.
General Trelane, retired.
Okay.
Of course, yes. My dear
General
fellow.
Trelane.
General Trelane will be saying goodbye to our audience and in our outro. But yeah, the Squire of Gothos, lonely country squire, is which I hope to retire as a lonely, not a lonely, but but as I would wish to retire to the countryside as a reclusive country squire.
Reclusive, quiet country squire.
Yeah, exactly. And so General Trelane will give us our little outro right here as he is, and that's all I got.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode of the Sartorial Boardroom. The next one we have planned already, so make sure you like and subscribe so you get notified when we release the next episode.
Yes, I suppose. Whatever.
That's all.
Okay, that's all. That's all. All right.